Good evening, my dirty neighbors. Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are going to get started here momentarily. Just still waiting on things to load up properly. But hi, hello, my name is Nasa, in case you haven't met me before. Welcome to the chaos. Tonight I'm getting back into my weapon banner only account. Tonight is going to be another Archon quest night. At least as long as another act of Fontaine takes. I'm hoping it won't be more than a couple of hours, and I think I should be good to get started on it relatively quickly here after we get loaded in. Uh, if there's time enough left around that, I'm probably heading back to the moon to try to finish out some exploration. Either that or back to the Winglet for some more of the aquarium stocking stuff to try to finish out that event. I did go through earlier today and do the long range sharpshooter event. It was pretty quick, only took me like 20 minutes, and it seemed pretty straightforward, so I didn't feel like subjecting you to all of that. It was a little finicky, but got it done and got a good get it that's all, folks. Got a goodly handful of primos out of it was what I was trying to say. Um, it was pretty good. And there's another like mini event that just dropped as well. It's like there are so many things happening right now. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But I already did some farming earlier. What the hell did I do earlier today? I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Oh, Oceanid. I had to farm Oceanid a couple times. I think I want to get Barbara leveled up next. And then so I farmed Oceanid and Fatui insignia and Philanimo mushrooms. Oh, and I attempted the if we can turn around here. I attempted the Ascension domain, the level 50 Ascension domain. I definitely can't do it. I was a whole like minute and a half gonna need additional, so definitely need to actually level everybody up this time for that one. I just wanted to test it out and see, make sure for positives. So yeah, it'll be a good little run here. Okay. Gotta get the mail. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of that mess. Okay. So, let me go check and make sure that I spent all the resin that I need to spend today. Yes, it looks like we're good. I've already claimed everything. There wasn't a commission that I needed to do. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what I farmed earlier, but I farmed enough for commission. So, that's gonna do that. So we're just gonna head straight back to Fontaine and jump straight into the Archon quest. And like I believe I've said it a time or two before, I will try to do these on my own time so we don't take up too much stream time for those. But yeah, we're trying not to get too bogged down. So we did unlock the teleport point for the Hotel de Boer last night, so we should be good. I'm not expecting any major hang-ups these next couple of nights as far as getting through the Archon quest. I think I should still be on track for completing this one and Natlan. What did I say? By day 60, I think, because I want to save the last 40 days for Nodcry and catching up to Snezhnaya once that one drops in a few weeks. So yeah, something like that. Maybe day 55. Maybe I can push it to day 55. for getting through Natlan. We'll see. I've been good, and I have only unlocked a few teleport points and statues of the Seven in Fontaine just to be able to get where I needed to be for that sharpshooter event. So there's not really anything new unlocked yet. And we're really only going to unlock and explore along the path of the Archon quest. I'm not going to be doing any major exploration here because I'm still technically on Liyue exploration according to my rules. Yeah. So that's really all I've got to say. Since this is just going to be a lot of me clicking through, if anybody wants to chat, chats are open. Yeah, that's all I got. Otherwise, I guess just all the luck that I otherwise would have as a streamer goes to you guys. May all your 50/50s be in your favor, and may your wishes come home early. When is my next wish day? Hang on. Feels like it feels like it's been a lot more than 2 days ago. The 1st, August 1st is my next scheduled wishing day. Just so we're all on the same page there. Unless I have some major hang on. Having a
I came here several times with my father when I was little.
Sorry, paranoid moment.
But stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like...
Oh, in that case, I'll go...
Ooh, everything looks so good.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good...
And if it's not?
Well, then I'll...
Yeah. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast.
Oh, true. Very true.
That soup looked
in
good.
In that case...
Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even
I could pass on the lasagna. But that soup looked good.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind...
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever...
Right? Yet
Look at
it
them
was
baguettes
because
too.
this was such
Or
a
would they be
preposterous
croquettes?
notion that the
I don't even know
investigation...
anymore.
If only that guy could have finished...
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like, to be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula... Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through. Where...
Seems Paimon...
It's all right. Well, let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial.
I see. So, I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina.
Yeah, we've heard that she's...
Well,
which guess that's Spina di Rosula's boss for you.
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax. I'm sure Lady Farina would be...
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. That I can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy...
That might work.
Valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's... All right, no more joking around. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know...
Huh?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fonta anyway.
Is that so? Huh. If we're all finished eating, then I'll...
Yeah, we're...
Icky and salty, eh? Eh? It is quite intriguing to come through this now after having done it on my main account and seeing what I missed. Seeing what I missed the first time through. Or like the teeny little Easter eggs sprinkled throughout, you know? They're not really clues, not Easter eggs, clues. Literally the Fonta being icky and salty. Whew.
That would be so...
Okay.
Hey, Navia! What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosu...
Let's get ready...
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority. In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Da, da, da. Go to the Fountain Plaza in front of the Opera House. Thankfully, we've got teleportage over here. Ba-da, ba-da. Ba 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 ba. Get ready to pass out
There aren't
again.
any people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last...
Vache.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh? Traveler? Ugh. That's kinda spooky.
Vache? Vache.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? Huh? Hang on. Hey, Traveler? Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
Bonk. Sorry. I'll behave.
Vache, are you my dear Vache? No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Wait, my memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I... Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered. I also remember going to many... No matter where I went, Vache would go with me. I knew how dear... But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting... No! Our reunion no longer has any meaning. The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie for... If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters. If only I could have comforted him. Told him that I did not suffer. Is that what you call it? Dissolving. It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then see... I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think. Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to...
Wake up! Come on, hurry! Navi is outnumbered!
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex. Chlorand? Quick, now's our chance!
That button.
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, Demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid...
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did...
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken... And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated...
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. Regardless, thank you for...
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon thought we were... Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you... Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too!
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, as such. We're still partnered.
It will take 50 years.
If it were me, I would have joined these people.
All right.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger?
Well, to be honest,
Huh? Really? Paimon?
yes. All thanks to you. After we parted ways, I was on that the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky. Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how?
So the Fanta had been spiked with...
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the crap.
Huh? Really?
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to invest. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was...
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of. Speaking of which, did anything...
Well, it can't be coincidence that the Traveler faked... Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too! But does that mean the primordial seawater raised...
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing.
New intel?
Well, let's hear it, shall we? Oh. Vache. Since he saw that young... But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial sea... Yes, thank you. This is very important. Oh, you...
Well, you did say that our farewell meal... And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who...
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, we also have some plans to go over.
Don't worry, you two. With us around...
Alright, and back to Fontaine with this teleport point. I think I've still got some expeditions that weren't quite ready to pick up when I was on earlier, so we should grab those as well.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Oh, your lord. Woo! There we go. I was about to be like, I know I hit the right button. Okie dokie. This way. So we can go this way. Into the sewers.
It's right up ahead.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted any...
Very good.
I shall find rooms for our...
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's...
What the hell? Not Lumine teabagging herself. I'm so dead. It's so fucking funny. Ridiculously funny. Oh my god. Whee! Ooh. Gotta slip slide through here. Meow. Yes, play more jazz brass. Do it again. Oh crap.
So, this is your base?
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say...
Well, after all, we don't allow illegal or unethical.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
To be honest, our financial situation.
Your father.
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to...
No. I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope. My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor, instead of standing trial.
Oh no.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his...
Ah, so that's...
That's right. However, I believe I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend? If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother... And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't...
Demoiselle, please. If there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not some people love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into...
What? How could... never mind.
There is one other thing. Master Callus...
Oh, her? Well, then, yeah. That's not the...
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable... She knew Master Callus beforehand, and great... There was only ever one...
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's... Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. All right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Please, relax and get some sleep.
Da, 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 da.
Paimon slept so well. Huh? Navia?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just... But never mind that. When did you...
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vash.
Wait.
How could... Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't... I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder...
Does that...
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost... And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on if the Oceanid you met is one of the...
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? In that case, let's go talk...
No, it's... The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
Clicking through Archon quests makes me sleepy. Especially when the music is so good, you know? I mean, I am also listening to Lady Gaga to try to keep myself awake, but... I do also have some dinner I could eat here in a bit, too.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters. Huh. This place does look pretty...
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to.
See? They've got great discipline.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please...
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from...
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here
Is
on
that even
official
a thing?
business. You can trust us.
Oh dear.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
It's not really a lie. You know? It's not really a lie.
Please come in.
Sorry to lied to get in
not
because
Nervalet.
we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know.
So
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Man has no business being that damn pretty.
who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Unfortunately, I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case. There are no records of him either in the files or in my...
Traveler, what if it was...
Is that so? All right then.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel? Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything.
Navia's voice acting
There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Navia,
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
you're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building?
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder,
What is it? Did you think of something?
yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then go, yeah! And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for... Alright, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead...
Yeah, we're gonna make prep...
Do you want to go with me now? Or do... Great. Let's...
Ain't no sense in not going with her right this very moment. Save me some time running around, 'cause I always forget where Poisson can be found. What is up with me tonight? While this bit's loading, I'm gonna try to grab my dinner.
It's nearly time for afternoon tea. Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
I am gonna go grab that Oculus after I grab this. Alright. We have lost, there it is, stamina control. Alright, we should be good. Right up here. What will you be used on? I don't know. Alright, this... If I remember right, this gets a little tricksy here. We gotta, like, go on the outside. Darn. Got it. Wait. Oh, I see it.
No pain, no gain.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
That's twice in one goddamn night. What is going on? Friggity frack, the crazy's back. Jeez Louise. Not me getting stuck on the giant fish.
Melus, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Melus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait!
Drugs.
Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene. Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra... You're right. We still don't know what happened. But...
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for it. I think this third person is On that note, however, even though our opponent is insidious and cruel, they are extremely different. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both...
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death? I've never accepted that. Ever. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation.
What?
Da da da.
Boss also didn't tell you, and the serial disappearances case. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long step. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to, but as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the
So he chose to die in silence.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this... Maloose, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share. But if you want to use it against the enemy...
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. Lying in wait at their headquarters. But a single visit to their headquarters will be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Maloose.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Maloose. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then, after several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Maloose is the GOAT.
The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina...
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
Now that we know, like, if you know, you know, what better way to hide than in the place no one would expect you to be, because it would be self-incriminating.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
Malus is the best!
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just... And before I forget, proving boss... After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into... If it might help, you could also...
Aw, thank you so much, Malus. You
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this...
It is settled, then. Please...
Thank you for arranging everything.
Excuse me, miss.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her...
I'm sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you. Because I didn't know what I could possibly... I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but on the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me?
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me he had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. So when Mr. Callis came to him, he tried to be...
They found out...
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I don't know that for sure, but... Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callus had always taken great care of, even if he fired the shot that killed my husband. It was like...
But Mama, why is Papa always wanted to be a good man?
Well, things aren't always as they seem.
Yeah, Papa was a really
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man, regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword, he must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing...
Thank you. I'm very grateful to... Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is...
You really think so? That's the first...
My emotions! My emotions!
Are you okay, Navia?
No.
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Florent should be nearby, and we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Uncle Marcel.
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into...
Yeah, I've heard. With something that...
It also reminded me, after my partner here put the dots together, can you do me a favor and try to...
Let me think. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh... My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. But when I got there, it was already too late.
So you also remember too...
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before... But according to the guards, that doesn't mean... About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned. Do you think there was...
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So the gun he was holding, probably...
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But hold on. He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel.
The Oratrice machine.
Did he lose all faith in the courts?
He ruined
After
it.
seeing someone dissolve...
About that, Malouse told me a thing or two. I'll tell you everything.
I understand. And if I may just say one more thing. Many people have laughed at me for still... But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed... No matter what others might say.
Don't worry. I will you and all our other comrades...
Thierry. Thierry.
Hey, Thierry!
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that?
I mean, where I work, Callus did a fantastic job running the town. It would be next to impossible for me to find a simmer... Anyway, enough chit-chat.
Ah, yes. These two. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and...
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know. If you want to go through the original file...
That'd be much appreciated. Thank...
Of course. Without them, Why do you ask?
Well, you see, just recently. So, if you hypothetically...
Then you think too highly. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of... So I can promise you, they're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Oh, thank you for the... Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all... I'll be staying in the city for a little while, so...
Marcel. Posted up right outside the Fleuve Cendre. Despicable.
Hello. How may I help you? I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? Sure. I will let him know right...
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you
I
waiting.
don't look like a hurry.
I'm not as young as I used to be.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the...
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I could...
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkard.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theater.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing.
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case.
Exactly. I still don't...
Oh, and who...
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even...
Oh, you're giving us too much credit.
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain safe. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the confrérie...
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't... Do you have any new thoughts on my...
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me. So it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
One.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself.
One.
We'll ask
shot.
around some more. See if there
Not
are
two.
any valuable clues elsewhere.
One.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support.
Oh, wrong way.
We've talked to all three suspects.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. Anyway, even though we...
But where should we start? Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up—
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
Oh? And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective? Besides Jacques, it's obvious that our enemy—
Do you think he knew?
Given everything that's happened since— But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex? Uncle Marcel? And with funds from the Confrérie, he could— Still really hard for me to— Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of— Florent? But Spina di Rosula's—
So you're saying he's—
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he— Thierry, you said? But I didn't—
Yeah. Had he actually tampered— If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should—
Who could it be? You know, if you think everything through—
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't—
Malus has always been very reliable, and it's just— The suspect is knowledge— Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely— We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go—
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking—
Huh? Aren't you the—
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called—
What? Is that—
Yeah, we know him.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit.
Wait, how? None of our
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you, if the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the—
Right. Because they'll think they've already—
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder than—
I understand. Huh? Split up? What do you mean? Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention— You're right. This is our best opportunity. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up—
We'll help you.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver.
Has he got the almonds,
did you
butter,
two
and
get
flour?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson. It's our hope that your confidence—
Thank you so much. Then,
See you then.
Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, 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 and then gonna have to swim. I don't know what was going on with my brain today. I would apologize, but I'm having too much fun. So my fan is drying my eyes out again. Give me a second.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Dive. Me scusi, me scusi.
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. Ah, you're right. And Navia's probably...
And intercut. Sorry, I really love Love Game. The beat is really good.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
Hell no.
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey, don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to... Then why don't you duel me too?
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. We have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Navia, you're gonna get in trouble.
What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjection.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
I forgot how much of a brat she is to
We can put the discussion
Nouvellette.
aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh. A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is... Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
Get him!
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big...
Exactly correct, Your Honor.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Story time with Nouvellette. Story time with Nouvellette.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarande in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father... After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities...
Da 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 da. Da da.
The testimony of the victim's family. However, in the end, he Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit... Something's not right. This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead. A pile of clothing was found, but now it is clear that since it was raining that day, realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder.
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something is...
What a great theory. It also explains...
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my... 1. Do you have the evidence to back up your claim?
I'm afraid not.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all...
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would...
Why do I feel like Farina's acting...
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. Then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that...
I've thought about this too. And the answer is actually pretty simple. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea isn't... My father could have exposed it for all to see, but at that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. What was certain, however, was that it would pay...
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand? But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge,
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Cloran. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clorand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearance.
Right? What she said was
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing two, and at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were all... Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. even after... I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, on top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the...
I don't know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further... Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson.
Pompous
Do you know what the biggest
ass.
flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before...
I do apologize, demoiselle.
No, it's not your...
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navi will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared... But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscious. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met...
This isn't just about me. And the biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
She gonna get him. Who needs court TV? We have the Opera Epiclese. The Opera Epic Cheese. Wait. Wrong. Eventually. I don't think I need a party set up. I think we're good. It's just a few mecha.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
I'll protect us.
By royal decree.
Oh, I did not even need to waste that.
it because of this mechanism in the middle?
Oh,
that guy
duh.
really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Oh, look, treasure. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Yeah.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
More water, more water. Looter.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Let's dance. I'll propagate. Oz, reveal thyself.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Let the show begin. By royal decree.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
things up a little.
Let's dance.
Scatter! Oz, reveal thyself!
Freaky statues, eh? Hang on. There are 4 of them. Are there not? Are they all identical? What do we reckon? Are these meant to be the 4 shades? I'm gonna say maybe.
After all that, we finally made. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here. That's right.
3. That's 3 times tonight. So weird. Miscellaneous objects.
Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Creepy.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but... Huh? You mean the girls from the... And then they were turned in... And all the boxes of things. These names.
Yeah, creepy as fuck. I play this game to get away from reality. And to be reminded of how sick fucks the world has.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the what? Mixing in progress. Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep! What's this over here? Looks like some kind of... Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the... The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24
Paimon's eyes got so huge.
Sorry, traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's... How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact... You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignier, who is dissolved.
That's why he did it all. Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh?
Vache.
Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain?
Vache.
Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments? So that's it? No, that's not it either. If that's the case, in any case...
Fucking Vache, man. What am I still missing? There's something else, right? Where is it? Ah, yes, over here.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water. That means this is where they make all this. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the Paimon will take notes on this Let's see what's written here. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be... Yep, this should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. I concur. Let's send someone to kill... Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups. We've looked at almost everything here, and it seems like our theories were spot on. But, yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his truth. No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find that way. Even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the truth. Sure thing. Paimon...
4. Where's all the super secret information? Is it in here? I don't remember where, but it's somewhere.
You take that side, and Paimon...
Oh, no, it just re-triggers whenever you click something. Cool. Got it.
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
You want to eat snacks from a serial killer's lair? Girl.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover? Then you've... Aw. It's just a normal diary chronicling their loves. So many. A whole page's worth. The final name she decided... Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old.
Incriminate 5. God, I'm glitching all over the place today. It's a glitch in the Matrix, guys. I'm looking up and down at the same time. Okay. Race back to the Opera House to submit the evidence. Oh, never mind. It's doing it for me. Definitely more enjoyable the second time around, though. The first time I was just getting frustrated with, like, every bit of this. Now it's just like, I want to get the information so that I could bag on Marcel. Vache. Vache. While this is loading, I'm gonna refill my drink.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I've Merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
It's all right, Monsieur Nervalette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence. But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vacher.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong? You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vinier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Venier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Idiot daughter. Sure, bro.
The
Maybe
suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Venier. I promise. We made a promise. Venier. Venier. Please, Venier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that...
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Story time with Nouvellette. Story time with Nouvellette.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Can't believe there's a kid here. We're at a serial killer case.
The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Give me that tasty indemnitium. Yum, yum, yum. Tastes like justice.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Damn straight he is. Toss him off the balcony.
Take Vacher away.
He may not be able to dissolve, but I'm sure we can break a few bones. Come on.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit?
We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserved. Huh? Are you okay?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy.
Yeah. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
I'll go cry.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past... Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some...
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
What now?
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different—
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
That's not justice.
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter—
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards, please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
He's like, oh, I get to fight after all. Yay!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
I think he delusioned up a little early there, you know? You wanted a show, right, Serena?
He's activating his spell legacy!
It's electro guitars, y'all. I forgot how bad Novelette whoops his ass.
If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
I forgot how much you put the smackdown on him, damn. No, I don't need your paw on me. No, I don't need your paw on me.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either! Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we— Don't tell me. You thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything and, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will— Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense—
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
Of course.
So you're saying—
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea. However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just—
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, after all, he's done plenty of bad stuff.
Innocent until proven guilty, Paimon. Innocent until proven— Oh yeah, we gotta go feed Vache to the Oceanids. Let's go. Dude, I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna walk so I can enjoy the build up. I ain't gonna run. We're gonna walk slow, short legs and all. Just revel in it. Revel in it. This is gonna be delicious.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What criminal?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache? I erased all records of that name.
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up, you've already...
Really? You did? You're sure? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
No, we won't.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests
I'm
like
glad
that?
Esmond finally said it. Like, up until now, everybody's just like, Sir, disappearance. Esmond said it.
This request, is it worth as much to you?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor,
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
I wonder if...
I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
I wonder if Nivelette's known about the... like, the voices. Even if he didn't... even if he doesn't know exactly their source. Like, he knows about Oceanids, right? Like...
Thank you.
Bit of a plot. No! No. Can't stop me. It's a long failed grab. No. No. Just let me feed him to the Oceanids, damn it. We eating good tonight.
Go, Barbara, go!
Oh, it's sure enough not gonna... Crap. Alright, hang on a second. I think that said the long failed graph adversarial something or other. I don't know why, but... Come back here. No, 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 no reconnect to server. My internet is fine. Don't be stupid. Come on. Oh. Peas, carrots, potatoes. Do the thing. That's not even where I'm at. It's not where I'm at. It's not where I'm at. Why is that cock blocking me over here? We were just about to get wet, too. And yes, you can take that out of context. Go ahead. Have fun. Enjoy. Rude. Oh yeah, we get to go... What is it? The beggiest beggar in all of begdom? That's this, right? That's this. Don't matter how many times you see it, it's still funny as fuck. Oh. Oh my god. Whew. Hey, Charlotte! Da, 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 da. Come on. Come on. Ugh. I don't even care. Can I go to the... How the fuck does that cock block me from tossing Vache into the Fountain of Lucine? The fuck?
You're in for a little shock.
Sorry. I'm crashing out over this. Ah, you ruin all my plans, man. Fuck you, Charlotte. You're not getting your skin. I'm pissed off. Coffee. Coffee. Cappuccino. Java, yes. If you know that reference, we're friends now, and you have no say in the matter. If you can get obscure 90s disaster movie references like that, we're friends. There's nothing for it. You have to do it. Okay, cool. Barbs! Hey, Barbs, listen to me. This is your job. You have to toss him into the fountain, okay? You're a hydro priestess lady thing, so okay? You're gonna toss him in the fountain for us. Got it? Cool. But make it slow. I want to enjoy this. With her curls bouncing and everything. It's kind of hypnotic. Oh crap. Oh god, blink. Sorry, I'm okay. I'm gonna look elsewhere on my screen. Hello, Valletta. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I think the next one's a trial.
I don't want it to be over too quickly.
I prefer magic, personally.
Okay. Get him. Okay, Barbara, now's your chance. Push him in the fountain.
You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her.
Vache!
Ah!
Yes, that's it. So you...
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache? Vache!
I'm here! Where are you, Vinier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Okay, Barbara, push him in.
Be careful! Hey, wait!
Nah. Let him go. Let him go.
Vinier, is that you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
Vache? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Yes.
What are you saying?
Murder.
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day. If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself.
Get him.
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals, but we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignier.
Why? But then, where is Vignier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Get him.
You are a liar.
Yes.
A heartless murderer.
Yes.
And a cowardly narcissist.
Yes!
The only thing you are not is Vignier's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignier's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Vignier! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignier. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache?
Vache.
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 Vache. Drown.
Yeah. How delicious the feminine rage. Yes. Yes. It's never gonna get old. I could make 50 accounts on Genshin. That would never get old. It's so good. We eat well tonight. We have been fed. My soul is cleansed. Yeah, if only we could do that to every single body in the White House and the Congress right now. I'm sorry, was that out loud? Sorry, not sorry about what I said. I'm just trying to have some fun. Several days later. Ooh, perfect timing. Hydro Dragon, Hydro Dragon, why do you cry?
Finally, we have some time to do shopping.
Ooh.
Gosh, it's really been a long
Radiant
time
spin
since we've
disc.
been able to relax.
It's a Radiant Spin Disc.
Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to happen when I woke up in such a good mood today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Thank you, Silver. You flirt.
Hey, Navia! It's been a few days.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with.
Sounds like you're really enjoying life.
It's just been one thing after the other. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first... This time, though, everyone in...
So his name's definitely been cleared now.
It's been the dearest wish.
That blasted stubborn fool. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would...
Huh? So you know she...
Yeah. Way back when I first became the president of the Spina... I believe the story was called The True Heart. To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do it.
Oh, yeah. She told us about that.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering...
Now that's another...
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clarand out for a meal.
Oh, are you two on better terms?
While you were investigating Vashay's headquarters, it was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted...
Oh, that's great.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly... Oh, actually...
What is...
I should pay a visit to my father's grave. And on top of that, just... that...
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
We want to go too.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off.
Yeah, you're right. It's been...
Game can't make up what sounds it wants to throw out on the load up screen here.
This is where my father's grave is.
Huh? There's someone there already.
Hmm?
Isn't that Nervalette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Nervalette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, there was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
Sorry about that.
So Navi and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was. Oh no. Paimon. Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around there. It's not often that we can catch him alone like this, so.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navi on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this, since you're usually super busy.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor. Your sibling, another blonde-haired traveler. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? My apologies. Mine. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
Just not for it to also involve the Fatui, which brings a whole
from the room
lot of
where the
political
Oratrice's
issues.
core is stored.
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough
If it
information.
seems like magic, it's probably
Based on
just
Farina's
science you don't
reaction,
understand
I
yet.
doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say that the Fatui Harbinger will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is...
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about? That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right!
Or, sorry,
It was Linny that told us back then. And...
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow.
Two parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose.
Oh, I never caught
If
that
the
before.
rumors
She
were true,
has been.
then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
Oh.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
You can trust no one else.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
So,
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vache and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vache discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Sorry.
Huh.
I didn't mean to
So
bump y'all.
that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But...
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown secrets around the people of this land.
Ooh, sounds
Is
like a
there
plot hook.
anything else you'd like to ask me about?
No thanks. That's everything. I just really enjoyed listening to your voice for 10 minutes.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Me too.
It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right. You've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
They're really hammering that home, aren't they? Yay, title card! Six? Why is there two of me? Oh my god. Help. I'm stuck.
We've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Nadia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
It was right here. How was I gonna turn my nose up at that?
By royal decree.
Scatter! Spring force!
Oop. No, you're not bitch slapping me.
Surrender,
It's gonna die in a second. It's not dealing damage yet. There we go. Hello?
Oh my.
Come on. Alright. Now, we've got over here. I don't know what's over here, but we're gonna figure it out. Oh, the new lens thing. I'm also gonna use all of these. I went and bought all of the Inazuma, or at least all the ones I could find. The Inazuma recipes earlier. And it looks like I'm back above 3 grand on Primos, which is also nice. Love that. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. Only 9 of those, not enough of those. Let's just go over here. And hover these real quick. There we go. And then into handbook. Go grab the freebie down here. Okay. And then over here, let's grab this. Okay, and then I'm gonna run back into the court here, and we're gonna pop over to the crafting table to grab. I've got enough. I've got enough resin. Again, I'm gonna convert it to condensed. Just save everybody a little bit of time here. And then maybe a couple of things over at the Wingalette for the aquarium instead of the moon. With how glitchy the game is being right now, I don't think I want to put it through trying to render out the moon. So we'll do some fish things since we're already here in Fontaine, and then wrap up for the night. I don't think I've got too much left to do. I'm on the 5th section of the fish adventure things. And I think I've got one more run of the Kaleido Catch mini game to do as well. It's going pretty good. All right, let's do that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go right here and do some stuff. Meh. Oh crap. Sorry. Alright, we'll go do this first. But as you can see, I'm trying to make my way back up to 480,000 coins. Craziness. Just go right here with... I missed. Okay, not bad, not bad. Show me the money. Oh. Alright. Nope, wrong button. I have 0 curios. It's okay. Alright, let's just go see what else. I know I need to level this one up for some stuff. What the heck is that? 1, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I can work on that in 5 then. Alright. Underwater survey mech. So that's the ray looking ones. But I need the little pointy fish looking ones. We'll figure it out. Alright, we're just gonna go on in. I still haven't started this event on my main account yet. I need to. I'm running out of daylight. The clouds keep mind on the distance when the devil comes around. Hold me in your heart tonight, magic of the dark moonlight. Save me from this empty void. I should have done this first. There we go. During a certain pollution stage. Oh. Okay. Let me work on getting some other stuff in the meantime then, I guess. Okay. Let's do the secret thingy. Secret thingy. Come on now. No. Okay, I'm just gonna... No! Just gonna skidoofle out of here real quick. If I can remember how to get to the different place. There it is. Okay. Ba 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 da ba. Eventually. Still not quite. Let's go again. And this time I guess I will start in the pollution phase so we can do the thing. If you've been playing this event, what's your favorite of the three like modes to do? I guess four if we're counting the main Fontanalia film quest thing. So Alright, I want to find one of these real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's see. Got it. So we're gonna eat damage whilst we're looking for this thing down. Doesn't look like it'll be that far down, though. Let's see. Right here. Are these the right things? These are not the right things. There they are. Oh, good grief. Give me that. Holy shit. And I'm dead. Dude, that sucked. Okay. Weird. Okay, please stop shaking the whole table. Please stop shaking the whole table. Please stop shaking the whole table. No, I hear you, but you can wait. I think I'm just gonna try something else here. We'll do the hidden hazards. I won't even bother with the quelling the restless thing there. But I will swap to my blades since they're my favorite one to do. We'll turn off the pollution phase and do the thing. We'll just get a whole bunch more curios and we can sell those to make up the difference. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do with these things. Oh well. Upsies. Right there. What about this one? Who's guarding it? There you are. Only you? Can't only be you, little dude. Ah, there you are. Okay. And now you. Alright, let's straighten out a little bit here. Okay. Now I just want 3 little single things. Let's see what we can find. Maybe a Tidalga or 10. There's a maritime flower, I'll take that. And there's another one. Just grab these. And then zoom. Perch. Money, money. Oh. There we go. Meow. Open for business. Come on, folks. Take what I got. Nice. This is all I got left, folks. I got maritime flowers and I got flywheels. Do not. Okay, fine. I got one maritime. Never mind. Nice. Very nice. Me likey. Ayo. That is another one down. Complete. Complete it. Do the thing. Oh my god. How many times I gotta hit this button? Thank you. Alright, another Sandrone thing. That's not what I wanted. Right off there. Abilitas. I would like to... Oh crap, I forgot I still need to get these stupid things. I'm gonna boost that one up one level just to make it match my other half-done ones. I'm We're gonna get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. So I should have been doing this all along. Let me start doing that. What's this do? Okay. Cool. Cool. I should have been doing these all along and I just didn't know. Okay. It's fine. I'm fine. This is fine. Complete that. Okay. And then that'll let me do one or the other of these. I'm gonna go with the damage, I think. Alright. Okay. Just a 30% cut? No. No! Sandrone, no, you can't steal all my stuff. Okay, I think that may actually be it for me tonight. The dogs are finally awake and starting to gnaw at my ankles. So, I've got, what is that? 15 and 10 is 25. 25 up here, and that's really it. But again, that sounds about right for a night, mostly doing Archon questing. So, we'll do that. That's out of the way. And then the final primo tally for the night, still saving up again, is... apparently nothing because my computer won't behave. I'm frozen. Everything's frozen, I'm certain. There we go. 3,096 with 3 already in the bag. 60 waiting on standard. I swear I should be able to get 100 standard by the end of the challenge in September. That's kind of what I'm angling for. I think that'll be a good solid number, you know? But for now, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thank y'all for hanging with me or watching this in the future on YouTube. I appreciate you either way. I appreciate you super duper, especially if you decide to leave a follow or a subscribe. Those would be fantabulous. But again, not trying to guilt trip nobody into it. Just a gentle nudge and a reminder. Let's see. Tomorrow... So I think tomorrow starts the Fortress of Meripede stuff, because that starts... We gotta talk about, like, we go to investigate more about Child with Nivelette and Farina, and then they have a meeting with Arlecchino, and then we get told to take cake, and then the cake was actually a crime because the cake is a lie. So... yeah. I don't remember though. I think that's Act 3, because I want to say the back half of Act 3 and all of Act 4 are Fortress of Meripede stuff. That sounds right, at least. Yeah, I don't know for sure though. Well, we'll see. Anywho, I'm gonna go take these doggos for a walk and we'll touch some nighttime grass. So, y'all have a good one. Don't let my chaos bite you in the butt on the way out. Hopefully, all your 50/50s are winners and your wishes come home early. And I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Bye!